The Delta Downs Quarter Horse Racing Report. Sponsored by Tate Farms, Delta Equine Center, the Louisiana Quarter Horse Breeders Association, Jumonville Farms, and Robichaux Ranch Incorporated.
Hit the line together.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Greg Thompson of StallionEsearch.com. Welcome to episode 3 of the Delta Report. In this week's episode, we're going to look back at last weekend's $25,000 Mother's Day Stakes. What a finale that was. I can't wait for you to see what happened in the Mother's Day Stakes, as well as a look forward to this full weekend of stakes action at Delta Downs, topped off by the Old South Futurity. StallionEsearch.com is going to be at Delta to bring all the action of this full weekend of stakes races to you here on the Delta Report next week when you tune in. But before we get to that, let's look at the Stallion Esearch News Brief.
Spanning the globe to bring you quarter horse racing news.
This week's hottest news comes out of Oklahoma City's Remington Park, as G.R. Carter is only 7 wins shy of tying the all-time wins record of Alvin Bubba Brosette, who stands atop of the all-time list with 3,631 wins. Carter is scheduled to ride 36 mounts from Thursday through Sunday of this weekend. Be sure to check out the news section of StallionEsearch.com for the development of this story and other stories across the quarter horse racing world as they happen.
Spanning the globe to bring you quarter horse racing news.
Okay, we're going to pause for a moment and bring you this word from our sponsor, Robichaux Ranch Incorporated in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. Robichaux Ranch in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana is earning high regards for their first-rate sales prep service. With Robichaux Ranch, there are no shortcuts taken to prepare your yearling for the summer sales. Robichaux Ranch Incorporated offers sales fitting, promotion, photography, and sales day presentation for your quarter horse investment. With their stellar reputation and superior presentation on sales day, why would you not choose Robichaux Ranch Incorporated to prepare your next sales yearling? Want success? Make your next sales purchase at Robichaux Ranch Consign Yearling.
The Delta Report Stakes Recap.
Okay, we're back and let's dive right into the recap section. The $25,000 Mother's Day Stakes that happened last weekend here at Delta Downs. Full of top runners, as well as the re-emergence of the all-time winningest female jockey, Tammy Purcell, who had the mount aboard Louisiana Corona.
And they're off in the Mother's Day at Delta Downs. A slight bump at the start for Louisiana Corona, but she's on the lead. To the outside, Jet Black Gold Moment is right there. Moving up to the inside is Alley Zoom. Right down at the rail, it's Bipty Dash. Coming down to the finish, Louisiana Corona has the lead. It's Louisiana Corona going on to win the Mother's Day with Tammy Purcell.
Could it have been more of a storybook ending with Tammy Purcell coming out of retirement to accept the mount on Louisiana Corona and get up and win? Purcell and Louisiana Corona do just that, pulling off the victory in impressive fashion. Louisiana Corona completes the stakes event in a time of 17.330 seconds for owner Jason Richards and Michael LeBlanc for trainer Kenny Roberts. The Just Louisiana Blue Filly was bred in Oklahoma by Henry E. Brown. I was able to catch up with the winning rider following this stakes victory.
Well, she was pretty much heads up with them at that point, and it was just, I thought it was, a good tough race. I could feel her wanting to just dig in and get stronger. She was so much like her mama. It was like deja vu in her mom. She just really dug in, and then I just pretty much decided I couldn't do it by myself and handed the reins over to God, and then we came in. So she just was really pulling away at the end.
An emotional victory for Tammy Purcell, who rides this weekend at Pimlico Racecourse to raise funds for breast cancer awareness. And she also mentioned to me that the owners have asked her to ride Louisiana Corona in her next race, and she has accepted the mount once again. Okay, we'll pause for just a moment. We'll be right back after these words from the LQHBA. The LQHBA sale this year is August 8th and 9th, with record prices falling in last year's sale and the growth of the Louisiana quarter horse racing market being unparalleled in the industry. What you find at the LQHBA sale each year is real value in racing prospects, like Old Time Preacher Man, purchased for $20,000 and now making over $500,000 in his career. Open Mia Corona, purchased for only $22,000. Philip Streakin brought only $19,000 at sale. And the real bargain purchases of FJ&R Bread and Butter for $8,500 and making $347,000. And the Harris Futurity winner of this year, Gonna Run Miss, purchased for only $1,500. These sale graduates are proof positive that Louisiana breads run for more money. Okay, we're back and we're looking at the 3 stakes events coming up this weekend. StallionEsearch.com will be in Vinton to cover these for you here on the Delta Report. As we begin the preview of this weekend's stakes events, let's take a look at the fastest qualifier for the Old South Futurity. On the Wagon breaks alertly in his trial and prevails to the wire under jockey Martin Rubicalva for trainer Isidro Flores. Jess Ellie's Mischief comes flying on the wire to qualify 5th going into the finals. Moving on to the second fastest qualifier, Trey Ellis trained Jessa Rogue, who also trains the third fastest qualifier, Wild on the Whiskey. This horse runs greenly until about half track in its trial and then motors away from the field under jockey Jose Vega. The He's a Fast Dash filly breaks her maiden at her first asking. You can read the preview of the Old South Futurity by logging on to StallionEsearch.com and checking in the race preview section. Now on to more accomplished runners in the Old South Derby Finals, which finds the fastest qualifying trial, yielding the top 2 qualifiers going into the finals. That's Eagle Express, the gray along the rail under Gilbert Ortiz, dueling with multiple Futurity winning Separatist First Down, to the wire to post the fastest time of 19.637 seconds for the 400 yards. This gelding was a $90,000 Riadosa sales purchase who has won 3 of his last 4 starts. Trainer Isidro Flores has the fastest qualifier not only in the Futurity, but now he has the second fastest qualifier in Separatist First Down going into the Old South Derby. That StallionEsearch.com will be on hand this weekend in Vinton to bring you Delta Report viewers in next week's episode. Hey, we still got plenty more of the Delta Report after these words from Delta Equine Center in Vinton, Louisiana. Introducing the stallion roster of Delta Equine Center, the Grade 1 Stakes sire Agouti, Bedouin Cartella Stakes sire from his first crop to race, Grade 1 winning Dashing By, Grade 1 winning First Down Mr. Jess, multiple stakes producing sire Jess Ellie, the Grade 1 place Shining First Dash, Delta Equine Center, breed for quality, breed for excellence. Visit us on the web at deltaequincenter.com or give us a call here at the office at Delta Equine Center. Okay, we're back here in the preview section, ready to top it off with the Delta 550 Championship here this coming weekend at Delta Downs. We take a look at some familiar faces in the 550 Championship in the video rewind. Last year's winner, Political Option, is back to defend his title in the 550 Championship, but has yet to return to the winner's circle in 4 starts since. Important to note is that one of the top choices, Blue Louisiana Hoya, finished second behind Political Option in this last year's running. Another familiar face is Bipty Dash, who just came out of a 4th place finish in the Mother's Day Stakes in her last out. She has been a winning machine as of late, winning 9 of her last 12 starts. You can read all about the Delta 550 Championship in the preview section on StallionEsearch.com.
The Delta Report Stallion Spotlight.
This week's Stallion Spotlight goes to the sire Jess Louisiana Blue, the son of Mr. Jess Perry out of the Louisiana Girl, who is by the thoroughbred sire Louisiana Slew. He earns this honor this week after his daughter Louisiana Corona won the Mother's Day Stakes this past weekend at Delta Downs. As a runner, he was a Grade 2 winner with over $170,000 in career earnings, a career that saw him defeat the world champion Taylor Fitt. As a sire, Jess Louisiana Blue has sired 13 black-type graded stakes winners, as well as being the sire of runners who have earned over $9.2 million from only 9 crops to race. You can check out the member stallion page of Jess Louisiana Blue by logging on to StallionEsearch.com. Okay, that's all the time we have here for the Delta Report. As mentioned, StallionEsearch.com will be on hand there at Vinton this weekend. to bring you all the action from the full weekend of stakes races, as well as we'll return next week, not only to recap that for you, as well as to preview the Lassie and Laddie Futurity coming up, not this weekend, but the next following weekend. If you can't be at the racetrack this weekend, go to aqha.com/racing and watch all the Q Racing videos from all the partnering racetracks from across the country. I'm Greg Thompson of StallionEsearch.com here on the Delta Report. We'll be back next week.